What it do? What it do? Hope that you can hear me all right. You want to get this party started? Let's do it. Get my little commentary, and we already 5,000. In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty, Angel Snub 7. I'm your soul brother, and hopefully your friend, Taalik Ibn'rad. Okay. Before I even get started, I want to say yes. I want to say yes. Can the choir give me a little hand clap? I want to say yes. Yes to what? I am clout chasing. I'm looking for views. Using Tommy Sotomayor in my title. Yeah, so get that. I'm gonna go ahead and you don't have to doubt anymore. Hey, what's up there, Soul Brother 88? You don't have to doubt no more. Yes, I'm using Tommy Sotomayor for views. Yes, I'm using Sotomayor for clout chasing, just like he does the same with other people. Everybody on YouTube, everybody in entertainment do the same thing. They talk about the president, clout chasing, views. They talk about the brother that just got shot. What you talking about it for? Clout chasing. You want views. So yeah. Now, I don't appreciate, for some of you who may not know, but there is a feud, a back and forth, and it's really gotten out of hand between Mr. Sotomayor, Mr. Oscar Mayer, and a sister that comes to our platform and speak with us, our sister Rashida Strover, the dark-skinned activist. And I really don't appreciate, and I feel very, I don't like see us at all. I don't necessarily like Tommy Sotomayor because of his views, but Tommy has the right to his views. I don't like seeing us going at us. We already have enough coming at us. We are human beings, and we interact with one another, and things happen. It's gotten to the point where they want to call the police on each other and child protective services. It's really, really bad. I prefer to stay neutral. I don't like this on both sides. I don't want to see soul brothers and sisters going at each other like this. And I really can't say too much, because as you know, there was a group of guys that I was affiliated with that caused me to go outside my character. And I had to basically do the same thing. I had to defend myself against their false allegations, their mockery and their laughter. And those of you who know about it, you know it. I had to go outside of who I am. You feel bad, and I would assume both Tommy and Rashida feel as though they have been violated in some kind of way. So I cannot judge nobody because I'm guilty myself. I just wish that we didn't have to go through these type of things. And Soul Brother number 88 is correct. This here is so minor. I was talking about us as soul brothers being full functioning men. If Tommy Sotomayor was a full functioning man, able to use his brain at full capacity against a woman, you don't have to like that woman, you don't have to respect that woman or whatever, but you should be more wise. Matter of fact, that's what it's all about. Your wisdom, your maturity. But we don't have none. These men are just as emotional, childish and silly and violent. Everything that Tommy Sotomayor talks about the black woman, he himself is guilty. He himself is guilty. So how the hell can you talk about somebody when you just as guilty, you just as violent, you just as profane, nasty and disgusting? The same thing you talk about them, that's who you are. And of course, Caucasians, racist pink folks are going to rally with you because you take the heat off of them. So of course, they're gonna say, go Tommy, go. I understand what you said. Go get that old dark-skinned black women. Go ahead, Tommy. And you such a fool because you looking for money. You such a fool. But see, this is another thing that we must understand about Tommy Sotomayor. And he even confessed this himself. Matter of fact, I heard him confess it today. And he does it all the time. He confessed, I am a hurt individual. My mama did something to me. My family done something to me. I can't get over it. I still suffer from that hurt and that pain. You have a person that is suffering a mental disorder, they confess to it, and you have other people who suffer from the same mental disorder that rally around Tommy because they all suffer from the same sickness. If they are dark-skinned people, melanated people born in America, the descendants of slaves. Like I told you, the Caucasian, other people want to join the bandwagon because Tommy Sotomayor can express, Tommy Sotomayor can say what they want to say, but they know if they say it, they would be accused of being a racist and a hater and a terrorist or whatever. So Tommy do their dirty work for them. Like King Noble said, this is a fact. This is a fact. And this is not to say that Tommy Sotomayor is a 100% bad person. Hey, silly of me to think that Hey, what's up, silly of me? This is not to say that Tommy Sotomayor is a bad person. This is not to say that Tommy Sotomayor is not intelligent. Matter of fact, I've told you on many occasions, the reason why I stopped using the N-word, and coon and sambo and stuff like that was because of Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor said, y'all talking all this stuff, and you using the same words, the racist. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Because our soul sister Rashida, I didn't hear the video, but this is what the people said. Rashida called Tommy crispy. Now we know when we call somebody crispy, it's because of we're making mockery of their dark skin. And out of all the people in the world, you wouldn't think that Rashida, and I heard her call other people crispy before, and she tried to justify it. You cannot justify that. Crispy is a derogatory label when you're trying to make mockery of somebody because of their dark skin. Matter of fact, Rashida herself, I believe, yeah, crispy, crunchy, crackling. That sounds like some Cocoa Puffs or something, huh? Cocoa Rice Krispies. That's what it sounds like. Matter of fact, that's one of my favorite cereals. Well, I don't eat cereal like I used to. That was one of my favorite cereals. Cocoa Krispies. Oh, that was the Flintstones. Yeah, Cocoa Pebbles or whatever it was. Woo! But we know that calling somebody crunchy and crispy, crackly, this is making mockery of somebody's skin color. I've been called crispy. Rashida been called crispy. So that's very terrible. And it makes you look like a hypocrite to your own teachings, how much you love dark skin. Yeah, you turn around and call somebody crispy because you don't like them. I'm so happy with skin color. I'm so happy about that. I never paid any attention to skin color. My family represent all different shades from the lighter of the light, darkest of the dark. Myself, trip on skin color. Now it just so happened, most of my lady friends, my girlfriends, the majority of them was lighter skinned ladies. But I had no prejudice or bias. Now I will tell you, I did have a prejudice and still have a bias against fat, obesity. Yeah, I do have a problem with that. I don't like fat. I can't get, fat. Me and fat, we just don't get along. I don't do that. So I guess the reality of it, and I know I might get in trouble. Well, I did have a fat lady friend at one time. It's not that bad. But unfortunately, she as a person was really nasty. And then you buying that with her physical look, it was terrible. But that's another story. But look, So it seems. And I'm not here to judge nobody. Because as they say in religion, Lord knows I'm not perfect. I'm far from being perfect. I don't never tell you that I'm perfect. I never tell you I know it all. Or none of that kind of stuff. And I can be hard-headed, of course, like anybody. But I do my best to try to do right. You know, you go, you take some time, settle down, chill out, and try to get over your anger so that you can think better. Because when you are emotional, when you're angry, you don't think straight. So you have Tommy and you have Rashida going back and forth because something has made them angry and it's on and popping. So nobody cares nothing about logic. Nobody cares nothing about reason. Nobody cares about, it's not even worth it. That is, I'll let it go. I got bigger fish to fry. I'm gonna hurt you like you hurt me. That's the only thing on my mind. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna sue. Whatever it takes to hurt you because you hurt me. And so Rashida's daughter, Lauren, caught up in the mix. Poor little baby. It's terrible. The whole thing is terrible. But it's because of we are immature. I don't care how smart. Smart don't mean you mature. Just because you have a PhD don't make you mature. Just because you read a lot of books, just because you got 100,000 subscribers, just because you famous and a celebrity, don't make you mature. And we see this all the time. You have celebrities. I mean, look at a prime example of this is our president. Look how wacky Donald Trump is. Hey, what's up there, Brother Gary? Sometimes we might feel embarrassed and we might feel weak, but sometimes it's just smarter, it's just wiser to be the bigger person and just step away. And just step away. The next time, well, y'all do it. You tell me all the time, brother, step away. Because you know, these things aren't, these beefs and this arguing back and forth, what is the benefit? When it's all said and done and the smoke clears, what is the benefit to Rashida? What is the benefit to Tommy? What is the benefit to all of those looking at this confrontation between Rashida and Tommy? What is the benefit? There is no benefit. It's a benefit to YouTube. They make a lot of money off of Tommy Sotomayor and Rashida. But there is no benefit for these poor, misguided, lost souls. And that's what we are. When we allow ourselves to get caught up like this when we have to call the police and child protective services, we gotta call one of our relatives that just got out of jail. Hey man, Tommy messing with me. I know you just got out of jail, but hell, you done killed 3 people already. You might as well add another one. Sure enough, you my favorite cousin. Where that Negro live? And sometimes these things do cross the line to murder. What is the benefit? There is no benefit. So all of us are suffering. I'm including myself. All of us are suffering from mental disorder. I would not suggest taking these psychomedicines. You could be making yourself worse. You're not so sick that you cannot heal yourself. We're not so whacked out that we cannot heal ourselves. You don't need no tranquilizers, because that's all psycho drugs is. It's nothing but tranquilizers. They're not gonna help you at all. All thing they're gonna do is put you to sleep, and you still gonna be crazy. It's all about calming down and just thinking about what's going on and stepping away. There's nothing wrong with stepping away. Just like a divorce. Y'all should have stayed married. No, we shouldn't. We need to divorce because as long as we are together, it's getting worse and worse. Just like this situation, soul brothers and sisters, black people in this country, it's not about hate, it's not about prejudice, it's not good for black people to keep living among white folks. It's not a good thing. Need to separate. And these Caucasian people, if they really was our friend and really cared, they will help us separate. And the first step is the Mississippi campaign. That's the first step. Because you still here and you still comfortable in a place where you know, but you need to separate yourself. You need to start doing your own thing. I think we can do something. No, that's the solution. When you have animals at the zoo, and certain animals don't get along, you got to separate them because eventually somebody gonna be dead. That's just how it is. There's nothing wrong with separation. That's a good thing. I don't know why people think that that's a bad thing. And the sad thing about it is, we shouldn't be together anyway. The only reason why we exist is because the Caucasian or the white man went to Africa and took slaves and conquered and colonized Africa. We should not be together. You in Europe, we in Africa, we in the Americas, wherever we at. Now you got a mess. The world is in a problem because it should not be mixed up the way we are. It's unnatural. And the reason why we mixed up is not because we love each other. The reason why we mixed up is because of slavery and colonialism and war. That's the reason why we together this way. Well, I love my Becky. If we was living natural, your chances of being in love with Becky would be really, really low, because you might not never even see a Becky in your lifetime. Now here I am as a child living in the South, and it was a long, long time before I saw a Caucasian person. I never seen them. I saw them on TV, but I never seen a real Caucasian person. It was a long time. And do you know, in the United States of America right now, you may not believe it, but my soul brother, Gary, can testify, because we drive trucks all over the country, always end up in strange places. There are little towns and places right here in America. There are some Caucasian people that have never seen a black person in real time, never in their whole life. I remember I was passing through a Caucasian town, and they was really nice. They kept looking at me strange, and they told me I look like Bill Cosby. Now you know I don't look like Bill Cosby. And they sort of treated me like Bill Cosby. They was real nice people. In an all-white town, I get sort of shaky. I get sort of shaky in all-white town, because you don't know what you're gonna get. But in this particular Caucasian town, they were really nice. I have to say that. That's what happened. There's nothing wrong with separation. Just like your job. If you're not getting treated right on that job, if you're not getting paid like you think you are, you're gonna leave. You're gonna separate. There's nothing wrong with separation. Sometimes separation is the best and the wisest thing that you could do. Now let me get to the meat of my talk and get out of here. I appreciate everybody joining me. And I do expect a little action, because I did put Tommy Sotomayor name. Yes, I will say it again. I'm looking for views. I'm clout chasing. Damn Skippy. Okay, now we got that out the way. I want to say this real quick. I was listening to Tommy today, and he was talking about his mother. There was another popular YouTuber that came on his show, Brother Sanchez, and I did go to Brother Sanchez's Facebook page, and I wanted to challenge him on that flat earth crap. He never did respond. And that's another story. But Brother Sanchez and Tommy Sotomayor was talking about when they was growing up, how their parents, especially the mother, beat them. Sometimes it was justified. Right. Right, Brother Gary. Sometimes it was justified, And sometimes your mama whoop your backside just for the hell of it. I understand. Now this is the point that I want to make. The point I want to make is this. Before Brother Sanchez was born, before Tommy Sotomayor was born, in the black community, in the soul community, you was getting your ass whooped as a child for generations. You act like you're the only one. My mama hit me. My daddy beat on me. You act like you're the only one that gone through this. For generations. In the majority of the households of Black America, this was common. Whether you had daddy in the house, well, if you had daddy in the house, you got your ass whooped maybe double time. Well, actually, if daddy was in the house, he whooped your mama ass and your ass. Both of y'all ass got whooped. If daddy was in the house. Do you know where it come from? The foundation or the root of this comes from our upbringing as Christians, United States of America. This comes from our being slaves for hundreds of years in this country. When we was bad, when we did something wrong in the eyes of the slave master, he punished us with whipping, physical punishment. And he did not love you. And he found joy as you cry and as you wiggle in pain. Then the slave master gave us Christianity. What does it teach in Christianity? It teaches us spare the rod, spoil the child. And that's what the black man did, because he believed in Jesus. Believed and wanted to obey because I want to go to heaven. So I'm going to obey what this God want me to do. I got to hit you, boy. I got to whip you, boy. Daughter, you can't spare the rod because you spoiled the child. I don't think that you can go nowhere. And I've been around black folks a long time, at least 50-some years, okay? I got friends, I got relatives. That's a common thing. You got your ass whooped. Matter of fact, you are blessed just to have mama in the house, because mama ain't as strong as daddy. Because if daddy is there, he gonna whoop your ass worse than mama could ever imagine. Some of these daddies put it to you. A man is stronger than a woman. So when daddy get a hold of you, that, you know, when mama said, I'm gonna give you a whipping, as you get older, you don't really trip off of it. Because, I mean, especially as a boy, you getting stronger. mama's licks don't hurt, really. You know, you start laughing it off. But I tell you one thing, you never outgrow daddy whipping. You don't never outgrow daddy whipping. Like King Noble said, that's a fact. So I got whipped. My mama hit me with anything she could get her hands on. Electrical cord, broomstick handle, it didn't make any difference. And she was beat the same way. And her mama was beat the same way. Like I told you, for generations in the black community, there's very few of us can say we didn't get our ass whooped. Oh yeah, twin. This is not to say that some women can't throw down with the whipping, but daddy is stronger. A woman can't match a man. She's weaker. So, you have Tommy Sotomayor he's angry. And this has really hurt him, really, really, really bad. And I'm not making mockery. I don't want to make mockery. But I do want to say this. Because Tommy Sotomayor, Brother Sanchez, and all these guys, they want to come on YouTube and they want to cry because their mama whooped their ass. But at the same time, you this big, tough, macho, alpha male. But at the same time, you want to cry about something that happened to you when you was a little boy 30 years ago. You need to make up your mind. Are you still a boy, or have you grown into a man? Take your ass whooping, grow up and move on. But see, that's the way black men are, though, in this country. It seems as though we stuck in the past. Tommy Sotomayor is still stuck looking at his mama with a belt in her hand from 30 years ago. Some of these men are stuck 5,000 years ago. Some of these men think that they work with Marcus Garvey. They live in the past. I march with Dr. King. You weren't even alive. How sensitive we are. Now look, how many generations before you I took my ass whooping? And many times, I know my mother hit me, and she was doing it because she was suffering from mental disorder. I understood that. Do that justify? No, it does not. Our people, your mother, didn't know what to do. And she took it out on her children. And see, the thing about mental disorder is when somebody is mentally ill, and I should know, because I've been through it, I got 10 years of experience. When somebody is mentally ill, they are not responsible for their actions because they are not in their right state of mind. Most of us as black people, soul brothers and sisters in this country, we are not in our right state of mind. is supposed to help you, but clearly it has failed. Had Africanism, black scholarship supposed to help you, but clearly it has failed. So you mean to tell me I got my ass whooped and generations of men prior to you got their ass whooped? You mean to tell me your generation has gotten so weak you can't take the ass whooping? I took the ass whooping, gone about my business. Most of us, we took our ass whooping, whether it was justified or what's wrong with you when you cannot let go of the past. That's when you become mentally ill, because you become obsessed and hold on to things you can't let go. Tommy Sotomayor and maybe a whole generation of young men can't let go. My mama beat me. I understand that too. But this is what I don't understand. You come on YouTube and you speak loud and tough against the dark-skinned black woman, because that's what your mama was, your mother was. You live in a nation you will be one of his brothers and sisters. As you know, they are finding soul brothers and sisters lynched. Talk about they commit suicide. You're living in a country where people choke you out, they lynch you, discriminate, call you the N-word, give you bad food, deny you employment, do all kinds of crap to you that your mother could never do. And you give them a pass. And they are not sick. They doing it on purpose. Well, yeah, they are sick, but they doing it on purpose. And you don't speak out against that. Somebody was talking about, in the chat room, talking about child abuse. And that's what it is. It's abuse. Most people who are abused do not attack the abuser. They attack somebody outside of the abuser. That's what they do. That'll blow your brains out, and you can do everything, as they say, right, and you still can end up with your brains all over your car. And you said nothing. There is no outrage. When Tommy Sotomayor